Mayuri has her mouth half open in a blank stare. She clearly doesn't understand.
D メールでは最大で英文36文字か。日本語文18文字しか送れないというのは不便だな。改善したいところだ。
A D-mail can be at most 36 English characters or 18 Japanese characters long. That makes experimentation difficult, so we'll want to approve that first. Furthermore, each D-mail is split into 12 character segments. If you send 36 characters, you get 3 12-character emails. If you try to send more, everything after the 36th character disappears.
でもいつへ送るかの調節ができるのを発見したのはすごくね。
But we figured out how to control when it arrives. That's pretty good, right? Though we can only set it in 1 hour increments, we can control how far back the D-mails go by using the microwave's timer.
発見しただけで満足してたら無意味。原理を突き止めないと。ここに書いたのは現象として確認できたものでしかない。
Observation isn't enough. We need to find the underlying principle. What I've written here is nothing but verified phenomenon.
原理の究明か。確かにそれが分からなければ真にタイムマシンを作ったことにはならない。
The underlying principle, you're right. It's not a complete time machine until we understand how it works.
6文字 ×3 しか送れないのは何が原因だ？
What could be the reason for the character limit? Daru and Kirisu remain silent. Suddenly, Mayuri, who's been staring at the ceiling in confusion until now, raises her hand.
唐揚げやバナナはゲル揚げとかゲルバナになっちゃって、でもお塩はゲル塩にはならなかったんだよね。
Chicken and bananas become gel chicken and gel banas, but salt doesn't turn into gel salt, right? Hi, did I? How was your nap?
だから略すなよ。
So much gel. According to Mayuri, the refrozen chicken had indeed been jellified when she tried eating it. Tracy's prediction was right.
で、D メールは18文字まではちゃんと送れて、19文字以上は消えちゃうんだよね。
And you can send 36 letters in a D-mail, but everything past that disappears, right?
きっとね、おっきなものとかたくさんは送れないんじゃないかな。
Damn. Didn't get much sleep last night, did ya? So I think maybe you can't send big things or a lot of small things.
もしかしてそのカーブブラックホールが
Maybe the curb black hole.
カーブラックホールね。
It's care black hole.
カーブブラックホールが
The curb black hole.
だからカーブラックホール。
Care black hole.
ブラックホールの穴がきっついんだよ。
Oh god. The black hole's hole is too tight.
まゆし、今の言葉もう一度よろ。
Oh Jesus
穴って
Christ.
ところから。
Damn. Went to bed too late, huh? Miyushi, say that one more time, starting from hole.
穴がきっついの。
Mayuri, honey. The hole is too tight.
これはけしからん。
Outrageous.
言わせているんじゃないや、ホダル。
Stop making her say stuff like that. Yeah, bonk Daru. He needs bonking. Mayuri has flowers for brains, so she's easy prey for Daru's perversions. It drives me crazy.
穴がきついか。あながち間違ってないかも。
The hole is tight. Huh. That might not be entirely
お
wrong.
そらくセレンのタイムマシンと同じ原因ね。リフターの調整がうまくできてないから完全には得意点を裸にできず、そのせいで送れる容量が限定される。
Maybe we have the same problem CERN has with their time machines. Since they can't fully control the lifter, They can't make the singularities perfectly naked, which limits how much they can send.
唐揚げやバナナはともかく全角6文字半角12文字のデータっつうと容量は12バイトだね。
Anyway, 6 Japanese or 12 English characters comes out to 12 bytes. English characters are half width, so they only use 1 byte, but full width Japanese characters use 2.
バイト？キロバイトじゃなくて？
Bytes, not kilobytes?
おーっとマキセ氏はメカに弱いタイプと見た。
Oh, so Maki says she's bad with computers?
そうなのかジョッシュ。
Is that so, assistant?
うるさいな。バイトなんて単位は最近見ないから確認しただけよ。
Shut up! You don't see things measured in bytes nowadays, so I was just making sure. By the way, 1 kilobyte is 1024 bytes. 1 byte is 8 bits.
まあ電子メー
That
ルは
hurts my brain.
本文テキストだけじゃないけど
I
さ、
got it.
送信先と送信元のメルアドとかヘッダとかもろもろ込みだともっと増えるけど、
Well, email isn't just comprised of text. There's more to it, like the sender and receiver's email addresses, the header, and other various things.
目安として12バイト分の文字数なら3回分は転送できるってことじゃね。あ、ちなみに件名は入れると入れないとでどう変わるかわかんねえ。
So roughly speaking, we can send data in 3 batches of 12 bytes then? By the way, I don't know if using a subject changes anything.
確かに唐揚げやバナナをデジタルデータに換算したところで
Well, you my favorite pony.
12バイト程度のサイズになるとは思えんな。
I'm pretty sure that chicken and bananas have to be larger than 12 bytes. How do you measure a banana in bytes anyway?
塩は一つ一つが小さいから12バイト以下と換算された可能性がある。
Since each grain of salt is tiny, it's possible they could be converted to less than 12 bytes.
質量が大きいと超重力に押しつぶされるっていうこと？
So larger masses get crushed by supergravity?
質量ではないかもしれん。データには重さはない。
Mass might not be the issue here. Data doesn't have mass.
いずれにせよ得意点を裸にできていない時点でイベントホライゾンを通過せざるを得なくなる。
In any case, since the singularity isn't naked, the object is forced to pass through the event horizon.
そのイベントホライゾン内では空間と時間の入れ替わりの影響でリング上得意点に到達した被験者は超高速に達しているから。
Inside the event horizon, space and time switch places, causing the subject that arrived at the ring singularity to reach ultra high speed.
超重力により押しつぶされて破壊されたデータが
Oh,
these kids are too smart for
my poor brain. The data, crushed and destroyed by supergravity, is shot back out of the black
ゼ
hole
リーマンの出来上がりだ。
as a jellyman.
でも質量が小さければ通り抜けられるとも思えない。どっちにしろ超重力の中を抜けないといけないのよ。
But even a small mass has to pass through supergravity. How does it emerge unscathed?
穴がきついのならば注入する電子を増やせばいい。
Oh, Jesus Christ. If the hole is too tight, then just inject more electrons.
そんな簡単な問題とは思えない。セルンだってその方法は試したはず。なのに実験開始から9年経っても解決できていない。
I don't think it's that simple. I mean, I'm sure Steins tried that already, and yet they haven't gotten any results after 9 years of experiments.
単純に電子の量を増やせばいいってわけでもないのよ。
It's not as simple as increasing the flow of electrons.
そうか。
I see.
そもそもセルンではリフターがあるけど電話レンジの場合そのリフターに代替するものが何なのかすら分かってない。これじゃ調整以前の問題。
CERN has a lifter, but we don't know what in the phone wave is filling the same role, much less how to adjust it. She has a point.
リフターに変わるものが何なのか。それは不明だが、
We don't know what acts as the
少な
lifter.
くともその代替物の効果により、リング得意点に36バイトプラスアルファまでは通り抜け可能な道が作られているのは確かだ。
But we do know that it has successfully created a path wide enough to send approximately 36 bytes of data through the ring singularity.
よくわかんないよ。
I don't get it. Mayuri, finished with her chicken, looks at us in confusion.
リング上得意点の入り口である内側のイベントホライゾンを魔王城の門に例えればいい。
Think of it like an RPG. The ring singularity, the entrance to the event horizon, is the gate to the Demon Lord's castle.
魔王城？
Demon Lord? Hundreds of soldiers attack the heavily fortified demon castle's gates. The soldiers can use magic called Lifter to force the castle gate open, but they can only keep it open for a moment before it closes. During that moment, only 12 soldiers can break through. The soldiers can only use the Lifter magic 3 times. The 36 soldiers who make it through the gate return triumphantly as the heroes who slew the Demon Lord. But the soldiers who were left behind are imprisoned by the Demon Lord's minions. They're taken to the castle prison cells and turned into slimes. The heroes save them after defeating the Demon Lord, but unfortunately they go home as slimes.
スライムになって帰ってきた騎士さんたちがゼリーマンなんだね。
Interesting. That's a good way to put it. Nice analogy. So the soldiers who went home as slimes are jellymen?
だが例外もある。
But there's an exception. The soldiers can combine into a super soldier with the strength and size of 100 ordinary soldiers. The super soldier has the power to defeat the Demon Lord alone, but since his body is too big, he can't pass through the gate even when it's opened by Lifter. And so, deprived of his magic's effectiveness, the weakened super soldier is seized by the Demon Lord's underlings and sent home in defeat as a giant slime.
なんだその無茶な設定。
Combining soldiers? That's just silly.
図体が大きすぎてはダメだという例えだ。
It's to illustrate that the object can't be too big.
なるほど。すごくわかりやすかったよ。
I get it. That's really easy to understand.
そう？
It is.
オカリンの例えはともかく、
It's a dumb
これでゼリー
metaphor,
マン
but I
の件
guess
は
it
解明で
works.
きたんじゃね？
At least an explanation for why things get jellified.
すべてマユリのヒントのおかげだな。
It's all thanks to Mayuri's hint.
マユシーは役に立ったかな？
Mayushi was helpful?
ああ、いいひらめきだったぞ、マユリ。
Yeah, great insight, Mayuri.
よかった。
I figured she was gonna say yay. Yay!
でもまだ仮説よ。それが証明されたわけじゃない。
But it's still a hypothesis. It hasn't been proven.
証明ってどうやんの？
How would you
Serum
prove
to
it?
同じように
With
人体
human
実験する？
experiments like CERN?
岡部と橋田さんが被験者として志願してくれるなら喜んで実験してあげるけど。
If Okabe and Hashida-san volunteer as test subjects, I'll happily experiment on you.
人体実験ってなんか響きがやばいよね。性的な意味で。
Yeah. I'm doing okay, did I? Shit just got real in this game. So, you know. They finally named it D-mail, and so on and so forth. Human experimentation sounds kind of dirty, if you know what I mean.
だが断る。僕はされる方より、
But
せ
I
っかくだから
refuse.
する方を選びたい。
I'd rather play the doctor than the subject. Not really, no.
右に同じ。いや、性的な意味でという部分は同意しないが。
Let's just say that you got to certain other people sending D-mails, and we're still in them just calling it D-mail, like just dubbing it D-mail and testing it without other people have anything to do with it, just these guys. Same here. No, not in the way he's implying.
バカども。
Idiots. Yeah. Tracer gives us a cold stare and shrugs her shoulders in exasperation.
何度も言うけど問題はあの電話レンジのどこにリフターに代替する機能があるのかっていうこと。
As I keep saying, the real problem is what the phone ray uses as a lifter.
それともう一つ。なぜ時間帯によって放電現象やゼリーマン化が起きたり起きなかったりするのかだ。
That and one other thing. How come the discharge phenomenon and jellification only happen during a certain time frame? Oh. I think I know what the lifter is. That's what I thought. Okay, thank you.
わからないことはあるけどD メールのやり方についてはもう完璧ってことでファイナルアンサー
Is that your final answer? Goodbye. We may not understand everything, but we've perfected the art of D-mailing. Isn't that our final answer?
過去にメールを送れるってすごいことだよね。
Sending a mail to the past is amazing, isn't it?
人が直接過去へ飛べるわけじゃないからタイムマシンって感じはしないけどな。
Though I guess it's not a real time machine unless we can send people to the past.
それをやろうとしてセルンほどの研究機関が失敗し続けている。タイターの予言によると完成まであと24年かかるんだっけ？
My god. Even Stern has failed to send humans through. If you believe what Titer says, it won't be another, what, 24 years before there's a true time machine? I answer Kirisyu's sarcastic question with a nod.
確かに今の俺たちでは物理的なタイムマシンは無理かもしれんな。セルンに比べて金も施設も足りない。
Physical time travel is impossible for us at the moment. We lack the funds and facilities available to CERN.
しかし俺たちはそれでもタイムトラベルを実現させた。データを過去へと送ったのだ。
And yet, we have realized a form of time travel. We sent data to the past.
この電話レンジはもっとちゃんと検証するべきね。何が起きてるのか把握しないと。
We should investigate the phone way further. We need to understand what's going on.
D メールをもっといろいろ面白いことに使いたいよな。
Touching the static. Thank you. I really appreciate you hanging out today. Much, much appreciated. Hope to see you again soon. I will be playing all of this. I'm not going to finish it today. I know that for a fact, but I appreciate you sticking around and your help. Oh god, Daru, why? I have some fun ideas for how to use D-mail.
気持ちはわかるが今日は無理だ。もしまたビルを揺らしたらミスター・ブラウンから最後通告を出されるだろう。
I know how you feel, but we can't today. If we shake the building again, Mr. Broughton is sure to blow a gasket. He'll raise the rent or kick us out of the lab.
詳細な検証は明日以降に行う。だが、これだけは宣言させてくれ。
We can start experimenting again tomorrow, but this I will declare now. I step onto the couch and look at each lab mem in turn.
靴脱がなきゃ汚れちゃうよ。
You have to take off your shoes. It's dirty.
本日、今日って何日？
Today. What day is it?
8月2日。
August 2nd.
2010年8月2日は
August 2nd, 2010 is a date which will live in infamy.
なぜなら今日この日我ら未来ガジェット研究所は人類史上初の
For on this day, we, the Future Gadget Laboratory, have developed
タイムマシン開発に成功したからである。
the first successful time machine in the history of mankind.
人類史上初じゃなくね？セルに先越されてたし。
It's not the first. CERN beat us.
そもそも開発したとは言えない。偶然使えるようになっただけ。
And you can't even say we developed it. It happened by accident.
助手はセレンディピティという言葉を知らないらしいな。ペニシリンに X 線にダイナマイト。その他多くの偉大な発明は偶然から生まれたのだぞ。
It seems that my assistant doesn't know the meaning of the word serendipity. Penicillin, X-ray machines, dynamite. These inventions were, and more, were all born from coincidence. Wait, actually? Somebody just made penicillin by accident? The fuck? Interesting. But the fuck? Assuming that what Okabe is saying is right. I guess.
でもクリスちゃんってタイムマシンなんてないやーいってこの前は言ってたよ。今はあるって認めてるんだね。
But Christian, you said before that time machines don't exist, right? But now you admit they do.
今のところは認めざるを得ないってだけ。原理を究明していけば、もしかしたらタイムマシンとは似ても似つかないまがいものかもしれない。
It's just that I have to admit it for now. If we investigate how the phone works, it might turn out to be something that only seems like time travel.
けどいつもこいつも俺の堂々たる宣言に敬意すら払わんとは。
Does nobody have any respect for my grand declaration?
人類史上初の、いや史上2番目かもしれないが、タイムマシン開発の栄誉、この俺が独り占めしても後で文句を言わないことだな。
Don't complain if I take all the credit for inventing the first, second, whatever, time machine in history.
今日の第66回円卓会議は以上だ。解散。
The 66th Roundtable Conference ends here. Dismissed.
今のって円卓会議だったん？知らんかった。しかも66回って。
Wait, that was a roundtable conference? I didn't know that. And it's even the 66th.
円卓だろうがなんだろうが、どうでもいいわ。
Who cares what kind of table it is? Kirisu gets up from her chair and stretches.
帰ってシャワー浴びて寝る。
I'm gonna go back to my hotel, take a shower, and sleep.
マヨシーはもうすぐバイトなのです。
Mayushi has to go to work soon. I'm incredibly tired too. Let's just sleep today. But when I lie down, I find myself unable to sleep. Though part of me is still frightened by the dark secrets we've uncovered, the curiosity and excitement are too much to bear. We've built a machine that can send emails to the past. It's like a dream, but it's real, and it's ours. As I start thinking of ways to use it, my imagination spreads out to infinity, driving the last vestiges of fear from my mind. Uh-oh. I'm standing in absolute darkness. How long have I been here? I can't remember. I can't move. I can't feel. I can't see. The world is empty.
何もないんじゃない。
No, not empty. A voice resounds in the blackness, as if whispering in my ear, as if screaming from far away, as if dozens of people around me are speaking at once. Where am I?
ここは
You
イベントホライゾンを超えた場所。
are beyond the event horizon,
時間と空間の役割が入れ替わった場所。
where time and space switch places. What the fuck is happening right now? Is he dreaming? Suddenly the darkness is dispelled. What? An ocean of stars fills the heavens. The sight is breathtakingly beautiful. However, one point in space lacks stars. I notice that point. I stare at that point. My body starts to fall. I'm falling through the sea of stars. No, not falling. I'm being pulled. Pulled into a rift of utter darkness from which not even light can escape. A black hole? In an instant, my consciousness has exceeded the speed of light. Stars flash past and vanish from sight. Light itself is but dust in my wake. Logic screams that this cannot be. Nothing can move faster than light. That would contradict the theory of relativity. Thank you for the head
あん
pass,
た
Wolf.
移動なんてしていない。
You aren't moving. That voice again. It comes from behind, overtaking my faster-than-light consciousness. At the same time, it seems to lie in wait at my destination. Why do I hear Christina's voice?
あんた移動なんてしていない。
You aren't moving. Those same words.
言ったはず。ここでは空間と時間の役割は入れ替わっている。
Remember what I said. Here, space and time switch places.
あんたは空間を移動することはできない。
You can't move through space.
あんたの時間が延々と引き伸ばされているのよ。
But your time is stretching out to eternity. I accelerate. I can hardly breathe. It feels like something is crushing my body.
あんたの1秒は私には永遠となる。
Little boy! I ignore you, Mummy. How rude. 1 second for you, an eternity for me.
遠くから観測している私にはあんたは停止しているようにしか見えない。
As I observe you from a distance, I see you as a still object. I fall. I'm pulled. To the depths of the dark. Or perhaps to the end of the universe. But even beyond the speed of light, I'll never reach it. Am I looping? No, that's not it. Is the end running away from me? That's not it either. Stretching. What is stretching? Space? Me?
振り返ってはいけない。
Don't look back.
永遠は無限ではない。
Eternity is not infinite.
永遠へ向かって時間が引き伸ばされ続けようとも
Time stretches towards eternity.
終わりは存在する。
Yet it has an end. Something approaches. It approaches slowly, a stark contrast to the stars flashing past. Is it really approaching? It looks like it's standing still. Its slowness gives it that illusion. I don't know what it is, but it is something.
イベントホライゾン。
The event horizon. I try to reach towards it, but my hand won't move.
振り返ってはいけない。
Guys, I'm so confused right now. Don't look back.
そこには1秒が永遠へと引き伸ばされたあんたが連なっているから。
Glad it's not just me, Haymaker. I think she's talking about a black hole. Because they were talking about black holes earlier, because that's how time travel essentially works. Is they use the gravity from black holes or something along those lines. So she's describing what happens when you time travel then? Because that's what they were talking about, is you have to go over the event horizon to time travel, essentially. They said it in more words than that, but basically that, I think. I'm slowing to a stop, but I still keep falling. The end number comes. An asymptomatic approach to 0. When will this second pass?
時間と空間の役割は入れ替わっている。
Time and space have switched places. A second stretched out to infinity. 1 second becomes 0.1 second. 0.1 second becomes 0.01 seconds. 0.01 seconds becomes 0.00 seconds. 01 seconds, sorry. 001 second. Oh my god. Yeah, we get it. I'm not counting all those zeros. When will I arrive? Gradually, time shortens. Gradually, my perception of time lengthens.
前を向いてたどり着いて。
Face forward, struggle on. What? No matter how close I get, I can never reach
魔王の城門へ。
to the Demon Lord's gate. Suddenly, her words take on an amused tone. The Demon Lord's gate.
あんたは鍵を持っていない。
You don't have the key.
だから城門をこじ開けられず。
You can't pry it open. I try to shout, but my mouth won't move. I mustn't look back.
魔王の手下に捕らえられる。
Sorry. You will be captured by the Demon Lord's minions. Pictures from the Jellyman's report flicker through my brain. My body.
振り返ってはいけない。
Don't look back. I want to look back. I want to go back. I can't look back. I can't go back. I face towards the thing. I face the feature of becoming a jellyman while frozen for eternity. Jesus, hello? I slowly open my eyes. Instead of an ocean of stars, I see the lab's familiar ceiling. Ugh, what a bad dream. It's bright out. What time is it? My phone is ringing. It says I have mail. This must be what woke me up. I stare blankly at my phone's flickering display. My mind and body feel like lead. I don't want to move. I don't want to think. My phone rings again, signaling another email. Oh god. But instead of checking it, I lie back down on the sofa and there's a reserved knock on the door. Next comes a muffled voice. I couldn't quite catch what it said, but it sounded like a woman's voice. Don't tell me. Is it the person who's been sending these mails? There's only one person who sends me mails with such frequency. I get up from the sofa, annoyed. I check the clock. It's 9 a.m. I slept for over 15 hours. Jesus Christ. No wonder I feel so lethargic. Are you pretending to be out? I'm coming to the door. I'm going to knock, but the hallway's dark and scary. I'm afraid something will jump out if I make a noise. Well, shit. You sure you didn't go back in time, Zoe? Did you go out? Where are you? Are you still in Akihabara? I'm gonna knock, okay? If you're there, respond, okay? Oh my god. I fully yawn as I unlock the door. When I open the door, I see Shining Finger, Moeka, standing there looking at her phone. Damn. Are you living Steins Gate for us, Zoe? Because that's pretty crazy. You got reading Steiner. I feel that though. There's some days that I wake up like feeling not right. Or like weird. Guess that's her way of saying sorry. I guess I can't just leave her standing there. I reluctantly invite her in, then shut the door and collapse back onto the sofa. I mean, to be fair, the anime did a really good job of making their apartment look the same, except for all the shit. I'm still half asleep. I went to the trouble of inviting her in, but Moeka just stands in the corner of the room. You're covered in sweat.
なに少しばかり宇宙を漂う粒子の気分を味わっていた
I just had a little taste of what it's like to be a particle drifting through space. That was one hell of a nightmare. Maybe I'm more shocked by the truth of Stern's experiments than I thought I was. At any rate, I'm still drowsy. My vision's a little blurry too. I feel like yawning again. I failed to stifle it this time.
それで本当に IBN5100 を見に来たのか
So you came to see the IBN 5100? Moeka nods. And she starts entering something on her phone. Or face to face. Face to face. Why is she sending me mail? I've never seen anyone act like this before. Or maybe this is the curse of the Esper power known as Shining Finger. Use it too much and you lose the ability to talk normally.
見えないぞ
I'm not reading it. Moaka's shoulders twitch.
目の前にいるのにわざわざメールでやり取りするバカがどこにいるというのだ。
I'd feel like an idiot exchanging emails when you're standing right in front of me. Besides, I don't have the energy to read every mail right now.
口頭で頼む。
Speak. But instead of speaking, she just stares at her phone. I see her cheeks faintly stiffen. She's probably daunted by my aura of madness. Understandable, I am the harbinger of chaos after all. Mwahaha.
いい
Is it okay? Oh, now she's talking. Too bad I don't understand what she means.
わかるように頼む。
Is what okay? I don't miss the way Moaka quickly scans the room.
IBN5100 見せてほしい
Please show me the IBN 5100.
いいだろう。しかし見せるだけだ。そして見たら帰るのだ。それでいいか？
Fine, but just look. After you look, you leave, okay? I won't sell or lend it to her no matter what. That machine is critical to our hacking operation against CERN, the enemy. Moaka bites her lip, but she soon nods faintly. I open the curtains to the development room. Off to the side is the cardboard box with the IBN 5100 inside.
その段ボールだ。中に入ってる。
It's in that cardboard box over there. I point to it by jerking my chin. Moaka slowly walks up to the cardboard box, takes a breath, and peeks inside. Her eyes instantly light up, and she stares at the machine in fascination. Maybe she's not only a male demon, but also a retro PC maniac? Or maybe she's even a pervert with a retro PC fetish. What? No way, I don't want to live in the same world as perverts of that level. What? After staring at the IBN 5100 for a few moments, Moaka starts cheerfully typing out a mail. What an annoying woman. It's probably not worth the effort to read the mail. Screw it. It'd be over in a second if she just talked. No? Silence. Moaka fidgets nervously and stares at my feet. Oh, there you go. Good job. Good job.
メールを
Mail.
口頭で頼む。
Speak. Instead of speaking, Moaka turns and points her phone at the box.
おい、何をしている？
Hey, what are you doing? She took a picture. I stab my index fingers at Moaka.
いいか動くな。おとなしくしろ。携帯をゆっくりと奥の棚に置くんだ。早くしろ。妙な動きをしたらただで怒んぞ。
Don't move. Do as I say. Place your phone slowly on the shelf inside. Do it now. Any sudden movements and you're dead. Fortunately, Moaka complies. She places her phone on the shelf, but she doesn't let go. She keeps her hand on it.
なぜ写真を撮った？
Why did you take a picture?
撮りたくて
I wanted to.
許可を取ろうと思えばできたはずだ。なぜそうしない？
You could have asked for permission. Why didn't you?
メールで聞いたわ
I asked by mail. So that was what the last mail was
な
about?
んだそうだったのか。口頭で聞
Oh,
け
you
よ。
really need to learn to talk. But why did she take a picture? All right, she works in a magazine. Are they pictures for an article? Who uses a phone to take pictures for publication? Something tells me she's not very good at her job. Or maybe she got so nervous about interviewing me that she forgot her camera? At any rate, I'm starting to feel sorry for her.
OK だ。自由に撮ってもらって構わん。ただし、この俺の顔以外だ。もしも撮ったら、俺はお前の口を封じるしかなく。
Goop to you too, Wolf. Alright, you can take as many pictures as you want, but on one condition. No face shots. If you take a picture of me, I'll have no choice but to silence you.
撮るつもりないから岡部君の顔は
I don't want your picture. Yeah. Oh. Wow. Malika starts shooting the IBN 5100. She doesn't even glance at the great Hoin Kiyoma. She may act like she doesn't care, but I can tell she's waiting for me to lower her guard. She can't deceive these eyes of mine. A picture of me is worth millions to the right people. Given her stalker-like behavior, it seems safe to assume that I am the true focus of her interest. But I won't be exposed so easily. I feel sorry for her, but I can't let the organization find me. I've been on the run for so long that caution has become habit. Leave no trace of where you've been. Stay vigilant around the clock. That's how you stay alive. I keep my guard up, ready to respond with lethal force should she attempt to take my picture. But 5 minutes later, she's still focused on the IBN 5100. It's like I'm not even in the room. She dare attack my pride, a fearsome opponent indeed. 30 minutes... Jesus Christ. 30 minutes later, Moeka is still taking pictures. The period between shutter sounds has lengthened, but she's still adjusting her angle for every shot. Her expression is completely serious. Come on, it's a computer, not a supermodel. I watch her work from the lounge as I munch on a breakfast banana. I would have preferred to get something from the convenience store, but I didn't want to leave Moeka alone. I know the IBN 5100 is too heavy for her to carry, but still, there's no telling what this fanatic will do if I let her out of my sight. Suddenly I get another mail. What is it this time? It's so absurd that I have to go along with her tedious mail talk. It's probably just another worthless mail from Moeka. It won't let me look at it. If she wants to assure herself, then she should speak up. Like, it legit will not let me pull out my phone. He won't look at it. You fucker. After staring at me for several seconds, she grabs the cardboard box and starts to lift.
っておいおい待て待て
Hey, hold it right there.
何をやっているのだ
What are you doing?
持って帰ろうと。
Taking it home.
ふざけるな誰が持って帰っていいと言った
Like hell you are. Who said you could? Fortunately, she's much too weak to lift the behemoth of a computer.
メールの返事がなかったから。
Oh my god. You didn't reply to my mail.
何
What? Quickly check the most recent mail. So if I don't reply, that means it's okay. I see the logic behind.
って暴論だぞそれは
No, that argument's just irrational. Moek is still clinging to the cardboard box.
とりあえず離れろ
Step away from the machine. She listens to me and reluctantly stands
い
up.
いかよく聞け
Now listen well.
幻のレトロ PC IBN5100 はその主人としてこの俺法院京馬を選び契約した
The Phantom Retro PC, the IBN 5100, has chosen me, Hoin Kiyoma, as its contractual master.
それが厳然たる事実神ですら歪められぬ決定事項シュタインズゲートの選択だ
That's the undeniable truth. Not even God can change this decision, for it is the choice of Steins Gate.
そもそも契約において俺は一時的にこれの力を借りているに過ぎない
Besides, I'm only
元
borrowing...
の所有者に返すことになる
Alright. Shutting up. Okay. Besides, I'm only borrowing the IBN 5100's power. When I'm done with it, I'm returning it to its original owner. Who's the original owner? Tell me. Stop with the mails already.
教えることはできんな
I
守
can't
秘義
tell
務も
you.
また
I swear
契
by
約の中
blood
に含ま
oath
れ
to
ているし
maintain secrecy
IBN5100
and
を
protect
狙
the
う連中
original
から
owner
元
from
の所有
those
者を
who
守るため
desire
で
the
もあ
IBN
る
5100. Oh my god. Okabe, you are absolutely, without a motherfucking doubt, crazy. Just wait till you guys see how he acts tomorrow if you're coming to anime day. Oh my fucking god. This guy's crazy. Like, literally. I mean, anything could happen. Moeka might seduce Ruka's dad, for instance, and get him to lend her the IBN 5100. And then I couldn't complain if Moeka took it away. I must avoid that situation at all costs. Of course, I don't think Moeka can seduce anyone with her personality. And since Ruka's dad has a wife and kids, I don't think he'd fall easily either. Jesus motherfucking Christ. You can at least tell me where you found it, right? I'm probably just thinking too much. Moeka, meanwhile, is staring at the floor in what I assume is defeat.
俺もそこまで鬼ではない。
I am not without sympathy for your plight.
俺は俺の目的のためにこれと契約した。その目的を果たした後ならば、次はお前が契約できるように元の所有者と交渉してやってもいい。
I formed a contract with the IBN 5100 for my own goals. After I achieve those goals, you can negotiate with the original owner to form a contract of your own. When I return the IBN 5100 to Yanabayashi Shrine, Ragnarok will be over and the fate of the world will already have been decided.
そして、ラグナロックが勝利に終わろうと敗北に終わろうと、この法王院京馬の人生は、その頃にはもう。
And when Ragnarok is over, whether it ends in victory or defeat, my life as Hoin Kyomo will be...
いや、今の言葉は忘れてくれ。そんな先のことなど、今は考えている場合ではないからな。そうさ。そんな先のことは。
No, forget what I said. This is no time to be thinking about the future. After all, my future is already...
それより場所
Anyway, where was it? Geez, I had some good angst going there. She's just oblivious to the mood.
IBN5100 は柳林神社にあった。
The IBN 5100 was at Yanabayashi Shrine. Just then I hear the sounds of the door opening. Moaka twitches. I look into the lounge and see Daru wiping the sweat off his brow with a towel as he comes in.
Guten Morgen.
That's fucking German for good morning. Guten Morgen.
ずいぶん早いな。
You sure are early. Ever since university went into summer break, Daru has been coming into the lab in the morning less and less. But then again, he's also been staying up all night more and more. I know my shit.
昨日夕方から寝始めたからさ。朝5時に目覚めたぞなもし。
Jesus, I went to bed early, woke up at 5 this morning.
はあ、暑い。午前中なのにこの暑さとかありえなさすぎだろ上皇。
Man, it's hot. It's not supposed to be this hot in the morning.
オカリン、そちらのエロ、セクシーな三次元女性はどなたでありますか？
Oh my fucking god. Oh? Ocarine, who's this erot, sexy 3D woman?
ああ、紹介しよう。シャイニングフィンガー、桐生萌香だ。
Ah, let me introduce you. This is Shining Finger, Kiryu Moeka.
シャイニングフィンガーだと？俺のこの手が光ってうなる？
Shining Finger? Does her hand glow with an awesome power?
うならない。だが能力者だ。
No, but she's definitely an Esper.
能力とかねえよ。
An Esper? That's stupid.
見ればわかるはずだ。こいつは間違いなく能力者だよ。
Watch her type, you'll see.
まあいいや。よろしく桐生氏。
Well, whatever. Welcome to the lab, Kiryoshi. Even though Daru bowed his head, Moeka doesn't so much as look at him. She's now looking down at her phone, not that she ever really looked away. Daru turns red.
なんという華麗なスルー。デブオタだからって見下してやがりますか。クソー！さてはお主、スイーツかっこ笑いだな。
What magnificent and ignore skill? Are you looking down on me because I'm a fat ass Oda? You're a mainstream woman, aren't you? Jesus.
萌香よ。この男こそ俺のマイフェイバリットライトアーム。スーパーハッカーのダルだ。
Moeka, this is my favorite right arm, Super Haka Daru. Moeka lowers her chin imperceptibly. Was that supposed to be a bow? Her expression hasn't changed at all. Everything Daru says flows cleanly through one ear and out the other. And she was so eager to meet the super hacker before.
おかり、まさかこの人にヤバいことでもしてたん？
Hey Ocarine, did you do something to her?
やばいこととはなんだ。俺たちは撮影をしていただけだ。
Like what? We were just taking pictures.
撮影だと？それをネタに脅し、ついには性的なおもちゃに。
Oh my god. Pictures? Pictures? Are you going to blackmail her and force her to be our sex toy?
エロゲノを現実に持ち込むのはやめろ。
Jesus Christ. Stop applying Eroge logic to reality.
さあせん。
My bad. Daru's jokes aren't helping.
あ、そうそう。電話レンジだけどさ、ちょっと改良しようと思うんだよね。
Alright, I thought up some upgrades we could make to the phone wave.
改良？どこ？
Like what?
ほら、今って結構めんどい手順が必要じゃん。D メールを過去に送るのにさ。
You know how it's a huge pain in the ass to send emails to the past?
おお。
Yeah.
それをもっと簡単にできるようにしたくて。あ、それと電話レンジ専用携帯からの転送も可能にしようかと。
Sure did. I want to simplify that process. Oh, and also make it possible to forward from PhoneWave's dedicated phone.
転送と
Yeah.
は
Welcome to
具体的
Daru.
には？
Forward? What do you mean?
今は D メールの送信先は電話レンジにつなげた携帯だけっしょ？
Right now, you can only send a D-mail to the phone attached to the phone wave, right? That's right. In yesterday's experiments, my phone was attached to the phone wave sockets, so my inbox got flooded with D-mails.
それって結構不便じゃん。電話
That's
レンジ
pretty
専用
convenient.
携帯
If we
に
give the
転
phone
送
wave's
機能をつけ
dedicated
ちゃえば、
phone a
その
forwarding
専用携帯
function,
を経由して
we
好き
can
な
use
番
it
号
to
に
send
D メールを
emails
送
to
れ
any
るわ
number
け。
we want.
改良にはどれぐらいかかる？
How long will that upgrade take?
2、3時間じゃね？オ
2 or
カリも手
3
伝ってくれ
hours?
たらだ
That's
け
if
ど。
you help me, though.
わかった。手伝おう。
Understood. I'll help.
オッケー。
Okay. Daru is really reliable. I walk up to him with my hand raised for a high five. But he completely ignores it, sits on the sofa, and begins eating.
だ。
Damn it, pay attention, Daru. I slowly lower my hand. Whatever. Once the upgrades are complete, we'll gather the lab mems and begin discussing serious email use. It's time to think about the practical applications of sending mail to the past. Another mail? I could ignore it, but the ringtone keeps demanding my attention. This is far more irritating than normal conversation. But maybe that's the point. Normally, Moeka just kind of fades into the background. This could be her way of forcing people to pay attention to her. Jesus Christ. Okay, first of all. You said something about sending emails to the past, didn't you? What does that mean? Tell me. Daru, you idiot. How could you make such a basic mistake? Moeka, whose eyes have never once left her phone, is now staring straight at me. I need to talk my way out of this somehow. She may just be a part-timer, but she's still a journalist of sorts. If she learns that we've built the world's first time machine, there's no way we'll be able to keep it under wraps. The organization is sure to find out. Says fucking Okabe, who goes and tells everybody. Bruh. I can't let that happen.
聞き間違いだ。
You misheard us.
いいえ、
No. Moeka shakes her head.
はっきり聞こえた。
I know what I heard. Moeka is pretty persistent. I know that because of her mail attacks. She won't let me escape so easily. What should I do? In frustration, I put my phone to my ear. Oh my
ま
god.
ずいことになった。いや、そうじゃない。8号機の情報が第三者に漏れた。
Bruh. Right?
わかっている。なんとかするさ。
It's me. There's a problem. No, not that. Information on number 8 got leaked to a third party. Yeah, I know. I need to do something.
場合によっては口封じをしてでも食い止める。ああ、 機関に知られるわけにはいかないからな。
Depending on the situation, I may have to silence her. Yeah, I know. We can't let the organization know about this.
これがシュタインズゲートの選択だとしたらやりきれないな。案ずるな。地獄行きは聖戦の後と決めている。
Oh my god. Steins Gate seems to enjoy sending trouble my way. Hey, don't worry. My seat in hell can wait until Ragnarok is over.
エル、プサイ、コングル。
L. I. Kongru. I put my phone in my pocket and turned back to Moeka.
誰と電話を？
Who was that?
お前には関係ない。
It doesn't concern you. Moeka looks down and begins typing another mail. Are you FB? What the hell does that mean? Since she didn't include her user signature, does that mean she was in a hurry? Her expression didn't change at all, though. Anyway, I disregard the mail's context and take one step towards Moeka. She makes no attempt to escape. I'm standing between her and the door.
選べ。秘密を守ると誓うか、あるいは死か。
Kiryu Moeka, you must swear to protect our secret or die.
今すぐにだ。
Choose
猶
now.
予はない。
No time to think it
他に
over.
選択肢も
No alternatives either.
我がラボの秘密を知った以上、貴
You've
様
learned our secret,
覚悟を決めてもらうぞ。
and now you must pay the price.
殺す。
You'll kill me?
貴様が事実を公表しようとするならばな。この狂気のマッドサイエンティスト、法王院京馬をあまり舐めない方が身のため。
Only if you try to go public. Underestimate the insane mad scientist Hoin Kyoma at your...
何？オカリンまた始まったん？
Are you at it again, Ocarine? Daru's standing behind me. I turn around in surprise.
桐生氏だっけ？オカリンのこれは一種の病気だから気にしないで OK。
Kirishi, was it? Okarine's kind of crazy, so it's okay to ignore him when he talks like this. Can't you see what's going on, Supahaka?
バカ者が！お前のうかつな発言のせいで電話レンジカッコ仮のタイムマシンとしての機能がバレてしまったのだぞ。
Imbecile, because of your careless tongue, she found out that the phone wave is a time machine.
タイムマシン。
Apparently, no, it was your fault there, Okabe. A time machine?
今オカリンもうかつな発言を。
That was pretty careless too. This is awful. Everything that could go wrong has. How do I recover? First, I need to silence Mo.
てってるー。おはよう。
Doo-doo-doo!
オカリン、タイムマシン実験する前にマユシーに唐揚げ温めさせてほしいな。
Ocarine, Mayushi wants to warm up some chicken before you start the time travel experiments. I dropped to my knees in utter despair. We're finished. It's impossible to talk our way out of this one.
桐生萌か。すべて話そう。その上で頼みがある。
Kiryu Mioka, I'll tell you everything. And I have a favor to ask.
震えよ、我が右腕。契約に基づき命じる。漆黒の極限をまといて、我が望み、すなわち破壊の衝動を満たせ。かくして、塵は塵へ、灰は灰へと帰る。
He's not okay, guys. Tremble, right arm of mine. By the covenant I command thee, come forth hellfire of darkest black, fulfill my desire for ultimate destruction. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Oh. I pull hard with both arms, tearing the microwave door free with a terrible screech. The screws were loosened, but it sounded like I might have broken something too. Well, whatever.
は 揚げ温められないよ。
Now I can't warm up any more chicken.
マユリオ、これはすでに電子レンジではない。タイムマシンなのだ。
This isn't a microwave anymore. It's a time machine.
工房だよ。じゃあオカリン、新しく電子レンジ買ってきてよ。
That's not fair. Go buy a new microwave, Ocarine.
そんな金はない。
I don't have that kind of money. Besides, this was Daru's idea. Removing the microwave door means we don't have to open it every time we want to send an email. Daru is currently reprogramming the microwave so that it won't stop when the doors open. He's already programmed the forwarding feature. Moaka takes a picture with her phone. I cover the lens with my hand.
撮影は禁止だと言っている。
I told you no pictures.
記念に。
In commemoration.
何の記念だ。
Of
とに
what?
かく撮るな。
Anyway, no pictures. Moaka complies. I register her as lab number 005. I registered her as lab member 005 just a bit earlier. It was a choice between letting her leak word of the time machine or forcing her to join our group. I reluctantly chose the latter.
俺も随分甘くなったものだ。昔ならば容赦なく指圧師の命を絶っていたところだろう。
I've gone soft. The old me would have killed her without a second thought. Moak is standing right next to me, but my monologue has no effect. Looks like she wants to ask me something.
なんだ。
What is it?
本当にタイムマシン？
Is it really a time machine?
本当だ。お前にも後で見せてやる。だから絶対に口外するな。いいな。
Yes, you'll see, but you can't tell anyone, okay? Moaka nods.
よーし、プログラム終わった。
Alright, program complete. Shirisu, lying on the sofa, looks up from the technical manual she was reading. She got here about 30 minutes ago. I was gonna say, where the fuck did Kirisu come from?
それじゃあ実験再開ね。
Then let's resume the experiment.
でもまた店長さんに怒られないかな。
Won't the manager scold us again?
案ずることはない。俺は昨日ミスター・ブラウンとこう約束したのだ。今日はもう揺らさないと誓うとな。
Don't worry, yesterday I made this promise with Mr. Braun. I swear there won't be any more shaking today.
つまり揺らさないと約束したのは昨日だけであって、昨日から見るところの明日である今日は揺らしても問題ないのだ。
Oh my god. In other words, the no shaking promise only applied yesterday, so since today is yesterday's tomorrow, we can shake it all we want.
何の解決にもなってないだろう。どうしてそこまで自信満々でいられるのか不思議。
That doesn't settle anything. Why you're so confident is a mystery to me.
つまりこう言いたいのか、クリスティーナ。ミスター・ブラウンをやれと。
In other words, Christina, you want me to erase Mr. Braun.
言っとらんわ。
No.
それに岡部みたいな兵糧が向かっていってもあの店長にはかなわないでしょ。
Besides, I don't think a wimp like you stands a chance against him.
ムキムキだもんね。
He's so muscly. Unfortunately, it's impossible to experiment without shaking the building. I have no choice but to negotiate with Mr. Braun somehow. The other 4 members look at me with anticipation. Are they planning to sacrifice me?
それがシュタインズゲートの選択か。しかし
Is this the choice of Steins Gate? But how do I... While trying to think of a way to avoid talking to the manager, I wander to the window and look outside. Hmm? The street below is mostly empty. A girl is polishing her bicycle in front of the building. A much younger girl is squatting next to her, watching her work. They're alone. I can only see the backs of their heads from here, but I know who they are.
そこのバイト戦士。
Hey you, part-time warrior. When I call her, Suzuha looks left and right while wiping the sweat off her brow before finally looking up here.
ウィース。
Stop. The girl beside her also looks up. This cute little girl is Nay, Mr. Braun's only daughter. Looks like she came to play with her father today. I've always wondered how it's possible for such a muscular man to spawn as such a cute girl. Nay bows her head when we make eye contact. I return the nod, then call out to Suzuha.
そこで何をしている？
What are you doing there?
見ればわかんじゃん。自転車磨いてんだよ。
Can't you tell I'm polishing my bicycle?
今日はバイトじゃないのか？
Aren't you working today?
バイトだよ。だからここにいいんだし。
Of course I am. Why else would I be here? You're polishing your bicycle even though you're at work? I mean, I guess the store barely has any customers. Put it bluntly, was there even a need for a part-timer?
彼女まだ自転車いじってたの？
What, is she still tinkering with that bike of hers? I hear Kirisu's sour voice from inside the lab.
さっき私が来た時も階段の前にいて思いっきり睨まれた。
She was there when I came in, glaring at me. Looks like they're still fighting.
おいバイト戦士、ミスター・ブラウンはどうしている？
Hey, part-time warrior, where's Mr. Braun?
ミスター・ブラウン？誰？
Who's that?
1階のジャンク屋の店長のことだ。
The manager of that junk shop you work at.
ジャンク屋じゃなくてブラウン管専門ショップでしょ。
It's not a junk shop, it's a CRT specialty shop. My assistant's so picky. Junk shop was just a joke to add a little Oi and Kiyoma spice to the mix.
ああ、ミスター・ブラウンってそういう意味か。
Oh, so that's who you meant.
お父さんの名前はミスター・ブラウンじゃないよ。
Daddy's name isn't Mr. Braun. The little girl diligently corrects us on her father's name. She must not get the joke.
店長は出張サービス中。しばらく帰還しないんじゃないかな。
The boss is on a service trip. I don't think he'll be back for a while.
何？それは本当か？
What? Is that true?
ほんと。
It's true, I wouldn't be slacking off like this otherwise.
あ、前サボってることは店長には内緒ね。
Ah, Nai, don't tell the boss I said that, okay?
じゃあ、今度は自転車に乗せて。
Bloody Moeka, I swear to God. Then let me ride your bicycle. It's a blessing from the gods. I give my gratitude to part-time warrior and shift my attention back inside.
聞いた通りだ。
You heard her. This must be the choice of Steins Gate. My dad usually acts normal, but he gets strange when only family members are around, like why I was raised as a girl in the first place. Dad said I was supposed to have another sister born before me, but when I asked Mom, she said he was making up. I'm kind of fed up with him. P.S. I did 10 practice swings. That's it. There, without a doubt, lies the key to the tragedy that occurred 15 to 20 years ago. Jesus Christ.
Mr. ブラウンは今不在。すなわちそれは実験し放題であることを意味する。
Mr. Braun is currently absent. In other words, we can experiment to our heart's content.
結局根本的解決はまた先送りするのか？
It doesn't solve the problem, you know.
シュタインズゲートの選択だと言っている。
I'm telling you, it's the choice of Steins Gate.
何でもいいからさ、とりあえず電話レンジセカンドエディションバージョン 1.03 を試したいんだけど。
I want to try out the Phone Wave Second Edition version 1.03.
セカンドエドションバーゼロション
Second attention versus erosion?
セカンドエディションバージョン 1.03
Second edition version 1.03. How did we get to 1.03?
そんなやぼったい言い方はよせ。この改良型はヘブンリーメリーゴーラウンドだ。
Enough of your unsophisticated names. The upgraded version shall be known as the Heavenly Merry-Go-Round.
名前なんてどうでもいいだろ。いいから実験を。
The name doesn't matter. Let's just start the experiment. The sound of a camera interrupts our quarrel. Moaka has her phone pointed at us. How many times have I told her not to take pictures?
楽しそうだったから。
You looked like you were having fun? What? Mayuri smiles happily. Daru doesn't react. Kirisu turns away in a huff.
そんなわけない。少なくとも私はこのサークルのノリにうんざりしてただけよ。
Hardly. I'm fed up with these people and they're fooling around.
それにしてもこの助手ツンデレである。
This assistant is such a tsundere.
誰がツンデレだ。
Who are you calling a tsundere?
おお、マキセシってツンデレの意味わかるん？
Oh, Makiseshi, you know what tsundere means?
知らないわよ。
No?
どう見ても知っているな。顔にそう書いてある。
Oh, wow. I think you do. It's written all over your face.